afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another edition, our third for Baldy and the Bun. I'm Rich, and here with my son,
Gavin.
I'm Baldy, and he's
the Bun. That was stupid.
Yeah, it was. But nobody said we were smart. So I don't know. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go a little bit over the draft, and then we're gonna get right into.
We got a long episode ahead of us.
Well, we're not gonna talk about every draft pick.
I know, but
you
gonna
feel
be
like
we got a lot to do.
Dude, we're gonna spend 10 minutes on the draft, if that, and then go right into the backlash.
Let's go. That's your plan. Let's go.
Right. This is before the episode of SmackDown this evening.
Is May 5th, 2023, at precisely 5:38 p.m.
So this is before anything that's going to happen on SmackDown tonight. So, bear with us as far as our predictions and whatever. It is what it is. So what we know at this point, that's obviously going to be what our predictions are. So let's go over the draft a little bit and then, go from there. But of course, the big thing is that the bloodline's sticking together
on SmackDown with that title, which means Raw gets the heavyweight title,
which we have
not talked about on the podcast yet.
I
love it.
I think it's a great looking belt. I know people don't like the WWE logo smacked on it, but right in the middle of it. But that's what all the belts look like now. So
you just gotta I knew that there was always gonna be there anyway.
But it's a good looking belt. It looks to me. It looks like a wrestling.
I agree.
I like the shape. I like the color. I like everything. So I think it's better than the other two belts.
I can't horrible. Really complain. It kind of felt at first like it was just gonna be a consolation prize to whoever couldn't beat Roman. But now I feel like it actually is more. Like, I feel like it feels like a world title to me. Like, it already just feels better.
We'll see. See what happens. Another big is the switch between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, switching brands.
So, I just quickly, I have this written down. I'm not upset about them switching. I think that's good. Because I feel like Bianca's already beat everyone that she can beat on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just throw on another brand and see what you can do.
Right.
But I don't like that the women's top titles in WWE are just named after the brands.
Right.
So why not just call it the WWE Women's Champion and then the WWE or the World Women's Champion.
Right.
For the second one.
Right.
I don't get why they can't do
copy
that.
What the men's division does.
Exactly. Like, that's exactly what they should be doing.
Yeah.
But also, like, just if you're going to switch the titles, why not just rename them, make them look good, and then, like, you can, instead of switching the reigns, like, having it be a new SmackDown Women's Champion reign, you can just keep it as the Raw one, but, now the name of the title is the WWE Women's title.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody gets too wrapped up in the reigns and the stuff like that. I mean, once you get to a point of like where Roman Reigns is at right now, no pun intended, but that's when you start talking about it. I mean, Bianca's had it for a while, but I don't think she's anywhere near like record. You know what I'm saying? So, if they want to switch it and start the reigns all over, who cares? Like, I don't really care about that.
I don't know. To me, it just makes it feel less impactful.
Yeah, well, whatever. Like I said, I can't get. They probably won't change the names, and they'll probably just
do exactly what we don't want them to do.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So, what else? What else is so?
So Sami Zayn, KO, and Riddle were all separated from the Bloodline on Raw, which I like. I think that storyline is just over. I think it needs to be over after Backlash. Judgment Day and LWO were also separated.
That's good.
That's also good. That's also been going on for a while.
Getting
stale. The draft is really just taking all the stuff that was kind of getting too long and then just separating it, ending it. The draft is really ending a lot of storylines here, which I'm not upset with, really.
No, because you're going to see new things start,
Yeah, exactly.
Which I like. But what else did it? I mean, from NXT, I don't know. I'm not really a big NXT person, but I hear the Pretty Deadly is pretty good.
They're cool.
And
they're really cool.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really cool.
Like, what's their whole shtick?
They're basically just Shawn Michaels.
Oh, really?
They're basically just a Shawn Michaels tag team,
Well, okay.
but like really over the top.
Like flamboyant.
They dress flamboyantly.
Yeah, I saw they wore like long sleeves with no.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, whatever. I saw it. I was like, yeah, whatever. But hey, like I said, I don't. I'm more of a. If the whole package is there, then the whole package is there.
Exactly.
If they can wrestle and they can wrestle. And are they heels or are they?
Typically, they're heels. I want to say. I think I'm more recently getting into NXT.
All right, and the Cameron Grimes guy, I know who he is.
You know who he is?
Wasn't he the guy that like won money? Like he was like a rich guy. Was that him?
Yes. Or was it him? I'm not sure. I think it was.
Like he was like a hillbilly guy, and then he won all this money.
I don't know.
And then he was like a rich hillbilly guy, and like spent his money on like stupid stuff.
I haven't heard about that, but that sounds really entertaining.
I think that was him, but I could be wrong. I like LA Knight going to SmackDown.
So SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the main thing is Roman's probably going to hold this title now for a while. I don't think he's going to
get to 1,000 days.
Well, he's going to get to 1,000 days at least. We know that's going to happen.
Right.
There's no way he doesn't. But I think it's
he might hold it on.
He has
till WrestleMania. Again.
Look, he has that there's a possibility there for that to happen. And that means that you need to have more people fighting him. Yeah, you got a whole another year of this. If you're gonna do another year of this, you better have new people for him to fight.
Right.
So I just have a little list of people that I could possibly see. So my first choice is AJ Styles in the OC.
To have a feud.
I think that should be. I think that should be the first thing they do.
Right.
Because it's two factions going at it,
right.
And you have two championship caliber talents at the top. And AJ, I don't think AJ's going to win, but I think that they would put on some good matches.
Right.
Next on my list was Bobby Lashley. They fought before. They have some history, so you can make that work.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of Lashley, but whatever.
There aren't. I was looking. I made this list mainly before the Raw, so there's not any of the picks from Raw really. But I got Austin Theory. I knew was going to be on SmackDown. Jimmy and Jey Uso, eventually, they're gonna do it again.
Right.
NXT call up Grayson Waller. I don't think that's gonna be immediately, but maybe in like if you're right before WrestleMania next year, like he's been in the main roster for like 9 months, 10 months. I can see it. And then LA Knight, and then Sheamus, all on SmackDown.
Yeah,
I can see them having a little thing with him. Drew is also on Raw, I believe. The Brawling Brutes and Sheamus are both on SmackDown. So if you do Sheamus versus Roman, you could have, what are their names? I know it's Pete Dunne, but what's his real Butch, and what's the other one?
Ridge Holland.
Yes, Ridge Holland. And then there's also who's the group that went to Raw? Imperium.
Yeah.
Imperium and Gunther went to Raw with the Intercontinental title.
Gunther.
Did I say Walter?
No. If I'm just.
Oh.
It's Gunther.
It's Gunther. Yeah. Stop saying Walter. And name your tag teams. But, so yeah, those are some people.
Speaking of tag teams. Braun Strowman and Ricochet. We have a name for them. And I'm going to be calling them this from now on because Bullet Train is the perfect name for them. Yes. We think Bullet Train is a good name for Braun Strowman and Ricochet. They've been a tag team for a while now.
At least 2 months.
The thing we hate most, I hate it, is when a
tag team doesn't have a name.
And they come in with like 2 separate entrances. You're a tag team. You're a team.
I have no problem with them doing random one-off tag team matches if they want to do them, because that's like, I don't need 5-star matches on Raw every week like some of these people want. But like, if you're gonna do, like, if you're having a tag team that's a tag team, and especially if they're the tag team champion or they're in a match with the tag team champions,
if you're a tag team champion, you better be
name them.
Yes, you have to have a name. You can't be just like Liv
Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, the women's champions.
Oh God, like just name them.
Name them.
Didn't we have a name for them too?
I don't remember.
Something crazy and so Crazy.
Chaos and something.
Yeah. Forget. All right, you want to move into Backlash?
Wait. I want to talk about the World Heavyweight title first.
Okay.
So, I don't know if we brought. Okay, we our computer crashed like 5 minutes into the recording, and I don't remember if we brought it up on this take yet. But the World Heavyweight title was revealed since the last time we posted an episode.
Right.
And I love it. He loves it. We both love it. We like the design. I like how it's being used, and so I just have 4 names written down, and I'm going to see what you think. So for winning the title, Seth.
Well, yeah.
He's my top choice right now. Finn Balor.
Okay.
I can see it. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And I have Shinsuke Nakamura because there's not really anyone else I saw on the Raw roster that I was like, well, they can do it. I mean, yeah, you can scroll through the thing while I set up the thing for Backlash. Anything else I wanted to see? Oh, the seventh thing. Where's Bray?
Oh, I'm reading that there is. I read somewhere. I wanted to confirm it before this started, but I forgot and didn't.
Right.
But I read an article that was May 1st that it was him and Alexa are to get gonna be they're saying they're coming back together.
They're coming. Ooh, okay. Okay.
We'll see. Look, we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna trust it and hope that it works because I hope it does.
Well, listen. I don't know what Bray's issues are. Bray has obviously some issues, whether it be, an injury, mental health issues, substance abuse. I don't know. I'm not making. I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea where this came from.
What?
I have no idea where this is coming from.
I'm just saying. He's obviously got something going on. It was that he was injured, but he might have mental health issues.
Okay.
He might have a substance abuse issue.
Okay.
Where he's not. Okay. So what I'm saying is maybe they are that was the issue. It wasn't
Maybe. Okay. I'm not gonna throw that possibility out the window.
No, I'm just saying maybe that was part of the problem. Who knows that? But so what I'm saying is who knows what's going on. So what I'm saying is that, give the guy a break and let him get his help that he needs or whatever. Let him get better if he's injured, and he'll make his comeback. And it's either going to work or it's going to not. I mean, that's it. It's not.
That is how it works. Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, he made a big splash. Do I think that they dragged it out a little bit? Sure, but
I never thought I'd hear you say those words.
What?
They dragged it out a little bit.
Well, a little bit. I don't think, but I also think it takes time. It takes time to introduce a character with that much depth. It's not just it's not, and I like him, but it's not.
Well, my thing was, I'm fine with you having a character that has that much depth, but introduce it.
You introduced it.
He didn't, though. He introduced it over a month.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
character and the time that he spent.
He introduced 2 characters. Let's not forget that. In the time span of that, he introduced the character. He introduced himself, and then he introduced the Uncle Howdy character. And he wrestled in a match. And he was going to wrestle in another match, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. So I'm just saying. And it's not just some guy like LA Knight being we know nothing about LA Knight. He's a cool guy that comes walking out that goes, yeah, but we don't know where he comes from. LA, and he goes, yeah, that's.
But that's all he needs.
But and it works for him. That's what I'm saying. The depth of a character that Bray Wyatt has to. He can't just come out with the lantern and that's people want more. Because if he did that, people would be like, same old shit. I'm just saying. You just don't come out and you build on a character like that. But whatever. Let's just move on.
Right. Okay. Backlash. So we have 6 matches on the card, consisting of Seth Rollins versus Omos, Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championship, We have Bianca Belair versus Io Sky for the Raw Women's Championship. This is even more confusing because some of these people are on different brands, and they're not going to change. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight. Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed in a triple threat for the U.S. title. And Zayo, which is what I call Sammy Owens and KO, and Riddle versus the Usos and Solo for nothing. Right. So,
which will probably be
and 7. They're Cody and Brock. I didn't write down Cody and Brock.
I guess that's the main event.
One of those. They haven't formally announced it. All right, let's start at what we think is least important. Seth Rollins versus Omos. So, this is kind of out of nowhere, but they did add a little bit of storyline, so I respect them for it. Seth Rollins is winning this match.
Seth Rollins being Seth Rollins and making it have some kind of...
it's Seth Rollins being the best goddamn face in the company. That's what it is.
But, Seth is going to win. It's not even...
Seth is going to win. It's not even a question. It's the Usos losing at WrestleMania to me. It's never a shadow of doubt that or Seth is winning this match.
You still lost.
Still lost though, but whatever. And I don't even get my championship match because Braun Breaker decided to stay on NXT, or the NXT people didn't want to call him up, which whatever. But now I don't get my championship match. The next thing I have on my list is Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega, only for the fact that Rhea Ripley is going to absolutely destroy Zelina Vega in front of her friends and family.
I think it's actually going to be a squash match. I just don't see.
Which is kind of weird, but she's going to get 1, maybe 2 good spots of offense. Zelina Vega.
I think you might see something like when
look what they've been doing.
Brock beat the crap out of Cena, something like that.
Or Orton.
No, I remember seeing it. Just he German suplex him 30 times.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I see happening. Following that, for the Raw, this is so confusing because of the fact that it's literally Rhea Ripley and Bianca are switching titles if they don't win, and then Io Sky could win, and then it's Rhea switching with Io's reign, and that it's so fucking weird.
I don't think it's weird because I think Bianca's going to win and I think Rhea's going to win.
Well, I think they should have just waited to do the draft until after Backlash, but we can...
No, whatever.
But, yeah, I don't see Io winning this.
No.
I don't really think there's a reason for her to end Bianca's mega reign.
Unless the only thing that you could... Unless there's a heel turn for Bianca.
See, that I wouldn't be mad at. Because if we're going into this new section of the year where we need...
she's on SmackDown, start her off with, after the match.
I don't think Io needs to win, though. For you to do that. You could just have her be heel champ.
Well, yeah.
But we already have so many heel champs.
But I don't think you're going to see the title switch anyway. But
yeah, I don't think there are going to be any title switches on this card, personally.
Right.
So that brings us to my next pick: Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed.
It's gonna Austin Theory is gonna get the crap kicked out of him throughout the whole match,
and then he's gonna come in and win at the last second.
Somehow, yeah.
Bronson Reed is gonna tsunami Bobby, and then he's gonna come in and what's his A-Town Down?
Right.
A-Town Down. Oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah.
Don't think it's what should happen. I hope Bronson wins. I don't think he's gonna.
I think he's gonna get a title. It's just he won't get it. I mean, he's been back a month and a half.
Not long.
So, and they're not gonna throw the belt off.
Absolutely not. All right, following that.
Plus, I'm one of the few that loves Austin Theory. I think he's one of the best wrestlers on the whole.
I gotta show you something later.
I think he's a technical wrestler. I think he's good. I think he's fantastic on the mic.
He's really good on the mic.
And he's.
I'm just sick of his title reign.
He's one of the best heels on.
He's annoying to me, but that means he's doing his job.
He's doing his job.
So I can't even say he's a bad heel because he pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I think, and that it makes me laugh, and that makes me like him. So whatever.
I really gotta show you this later, but so we got 3 matches left. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest.
Bad Bunny's going to win that.
Bad Bunny is absolutely going to win that. They're not... Well, if you're going to be in Puerto Rico, you're not going to not have someone from Puerto Rico win a match. Right. And it's not going to be Selena Vega.
Damian Priest from Puerto Rico?
No.
I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Well, the woman... Or was she saying that she's the only Puerto Rican woman on the roster, or just the only Puerto Rican on the roster?
Puerto Rican woman.
Puerto Rican woman on the roster? Then I don't know. But if he is Puerto Rican, that would make fucking sense.
Can you stop?
Who cares? Who cares?
You sound like an idiot.
Who cares? I think there's going to be a really entertaining match because that crowd is going to be insane.
Yeah, it should be a fun match.
As we await the response on if Damian Priest. Oh.
But hold on.
I mean, he might be like...
He was raised in Puerto Rico.
That's interesting.
He was raised down there.
You were nearly raised in Puerto Rico.
You were raised in Puerto Rico.
I was born in it.
Oh my God! All right.
That was bad. Moving on from that match because that was really awful. I have
dork.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens over Usos and Solo with Riddle.
I'm gonna go the other way, with help from Roman's gonna come out.
Roman's not coming out.
I think you're gonna see
Backlash is not his pay grade.
You're seeing another member come out for the Bloodline. Don't know who it is. There's gonna be another member coming.
That's our only difference.
Okay.
So far, which I know we have the same one picked for the last match, but I want to say it on 3.
2,
1. Wait. On 3.
3.
1.
2.
Wait.
Yeah, an idiot.
Okay, on go. Count down from 3. 3.
1,
2.
All right, count down from 3.
Count down from 3.
Yeah.
We say it on 1.
We know who.
3, 2, 1. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
God, that was awful.
No, it was funny. Yeah, I mean, look, man. Cody's gonna win.
This might be the most predictable match card I have ever seen.
I think he's gonna get the crap kicked out of him.
Oh yeah, he is.
But I think ultimately he's gonna win. And and you have discussed this.
We want this storyline. Do you want me to do the fantasy booking bit, or do you want?
You can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. So imagine it's the main event of San Juan Backlash in Puerto Rico, and it's the main event. Brock is already out. Cody makes his entrance. Everyone's like, "Whoa!" And then, so the match goes on. It's insane. It's the people. They're both bleeding. Like they both get the snot knocked out of them, and it's the end of the match. And Cody pins Brock clean. And
we both want a clean win.
We both want a clean win. I kind of want this to be no DQ, but if they don't want to do that, I don't care. But what I actually could see happening is they do the Brock Lesnar gets disqualified or Cody gets disqualified, and then Adam Pearce comes out and he's like, no disqualifications, restart the match. And then I wouldn't mind if they did that. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to, but that'd be cool. But I think they're going to get the snot kicked out of each other. And then after the match, they're going to be standing to each other in the ring. And they're going to do the New Japan shake hands. And then Brock's going to get a mic. And he's going to be like, I needed to show you that you can do it.
But that's not a Brock Lesnar voice.
I don't know.
There's a higher voice than that.
I'm going to show you. I don't give a shit about your kids.
Just say what he's going to... Basically saying...
I don't give a shit about your kids.
No, he basically what we're thinking...
What?
Is...
Nah, you look like an idiot.
Yeah, I know. No, not really. No, what we're thinking is... What? No. So,
oh my God, get on with it.
That, Brock did this to basically toughen Cody up. look, if you can get through me, then yeah, you can get through Roman Reigns. Like, you need that this was your test, and now I believe in you, and now I'm gonna back you as the person that can go and beat Roman Reigns. And what I would like to see is kind of, I shouldn't say I don't want. I don't think that Cody should get the heavyweight championship belt. I think it should go to Seth. I think that he's going to be involved in it. But I think that Cody, I would like to see Cody go and fight for the next year, fight who Roman fought. I mean, he can't fight everybody, but I would like to see him fight the same kind of people, the same people, and get to the WrestleMania and be, I fought the same people you did, and I fought Seth Rollins, and I beat him, which you never did. And
right. We both have the same idea there. I like that idea. If you want to do it in a year's time.
Because he's not going to go out, because the heavyweight championship is not what he's looking for.
He wants the WWE title. Now it's about beating Roman Reigns. Yeah. Now it's personal.
Yeah. So.
And the Brock hurdle is something I am willing to give a chance.
And it goes, and because right now there's not really a reason why Brock attacked him.
Right.
So this kind of gives him a reason why.
I do want a reason why, and I think that this is the best reason why there can be.
Right. Like, it's stupid that, because I didn't like that my match was,
I didn't like that I lost a year ago.
Or, no, he didn't like it where his match on WrestleMania was. Like how
I didn't like that I was fighting Omos.
Yee.
Yee.
So.
What?
But that's kind of it. So, the one match that's going to decide who wins or loses is...
And I don't even want a title if I win, so I don't really care.
No, we're going to, from now on, we're going to keep it rolling up until next WrestleMania, and then whoever's ahead on everything.
No, that's dumb.
What?
No, because I like the idea of I have to, instead of it, I have to earn a championship match by predicting something that'll happen. I have to earn it.
I really got nothing else, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was expecting we would get into like an argument about something.
We did, Bray Wyatt.
Well, we did. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, this was a pretty short episode. Well, also the last one we did was predicting WrestleMania, and that's 2 nights with like 8 matches each.
Yeah.
So it was gonna be a lot shorter anyway. But so that was kind of just our general draft discussion, and also the predictions of Backlash 2023. We will see you for the recap of Backlash 2023 in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yep.
That'll probably be episode 4. And we're going to try to do more episodes in between pay-per-views next time. So we'll probably have some kind of discussion of what's going on SmackDown and Raw at that point. But yeah, and it's just us two, so we're all actually going to have to watch both shows, which I know is crazy to some other wrestling podcasts.
Right.
But, if that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. So we will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Hey, if anybody has any questions or for us, leave them
in the comments below, and we will take any of the questions left below, and we will answer them in the next podcast.
Yep. So you said we're going to do another one on Monday?
If
or
I'm
Tuesday.
available.
Tuesday.
Whenever we can.
Right. All right. We're going to try and do at least 2 a week. Like, our goal is to do one on Tuesdays.
I don't know about 2 a week.
Yeah, we said Tuesdays.
I never said that.
Yeah.
I never said that.
We'll just do Tuesdays.
Maybe. I kind of like releasing them on the weekends. Yeah.
All right.
That was so dumb.
I don't know. Whatever. Later.
Thank you so much for watching Baldy in the Bun. This has been episode 3. We will see you in the next one. Thank you. Have a great night.